Hello everyone, I'm going to start my presentation. Comparative study of computer security and methodologies for countering cyber attacks. Autors: Milner, David, Liendo, Arévalo, Giancarlo, Sanchez, Atuncar, Crispin, Sanchez, Francisco, Manuel, Hilario, Falcón. Abstract. Nowadays, computer security ensures the absence of risk in any of the elements of a system, such as hardware, software, computer human resource, networks, users, data, and procedures. Interrupting that any user of personnel without authorizations can have access to the information contained in the system and avoiding modifying, damaging, altering, eliminating, and or giving it any treatment that is not authorized. That is why large organization or ET research developed methodologies. ESSAF methodology, OSSTMM methodology, and OWASP methodology that were implemented in different organizational environments and were effective in countering anomalies and cyber attacks. Therefore, the objective of the present research is the comparison of computer security methodologies to counter cyber attacks with the following criteria: year of inception, country of development, definitions, characteristics, methods, phases, benefits. These criteria were fundamental to compare the information of each development methodology presented to evaluate their functions and classify which one is more efficient to avoid some anomaly in an entity. As a recommendation, it is proposed to continue developing this research in different variables of evaluations based on the methodologies of computer security that help to encourage students to develop scientific articles based on computer security, information security, among others. Introduction. Nowadays, technological computer and principles, computers, network service, technological tools, telecommunications, etc., are fundamental elements of information technology, ET, are fundamental elements that are proper of information technology, ET. Science are common aspects in the life of a person, social, economic, technological, and daily, oriented to cyber security, CS, that seeks the care and protection of data in organizations, to detect vulnerabilities to technical or systematic problems, allowing efficient results against unwanted intruders. B. Gautier, R. Mendes J. Keno J. Ramio, and L. Sanchez, Computer Security 2020. Tools and methods. The objective of this research is the comparison of information security methodology to counter cyber attacks with the following discriminant: year of inception, country of development, definition, characteristics, method, phases, benefits. These criteria will be fundamental to compare the information of each development methodologies presented to evaluate their functions and classify which one is more efficient to avoid some anomalies in an entity. On the other hand, this study is of a descriptive qualitative level since it will validate the differences and similarities of the methodology to see which one is more adaptable for an environment and feasible for the network technician. Therefore, a table is detailed based on the three most relevant methodologies at present in order to see the advantage and difference through qualities, and methodological process of implementation of the methodologies to improve security and counteract different cyber attacks. Results: E. Silva and M. Duquara, procedural design for the protection of SQL injections attacks, SQL and NoSQL databases, 2017. The different methods proposed on the basis of the methodologies that are being developed in the different fields are as follows: A. ESSAF methodology, OSSTMM methodology, and OWASP methodology. These mentioned methodologies are to have correct information security. J. Delgado, análisis de seguridad mediante metodología OWASP a redes inalámbricas en la Universidad Laica Eloy Alfaro de Manabí, extensión de En el Carmen, 2020. The OWASP method allows having the different in its theory because it's the functionality of focusing on computer security functions based on web applications that are safeguarded in the integrity of the methodology. So it presents the analysis of assistance in decision making, avoiding vulnerability and risks that can assist in the time of cyber attacks that is obtained day after day. Y. Cruz, OSSTMM, methodology of the detection of security bugs and vulnerability in a 64-bit operating system at the end user level, 2016. This study is different from the OSSTMM methodology since it is characterized under the assessment point as reducing false positive and false positive cases of reproducible security measurements, allowing to have a frame of reference of types of security tests in penetration testing and with box auditing, and evaluating collect results that are consistent, quantifiable, and confidence in the methodologies. Chavarria, study of attacks against website, OWASP 2020. Therefore, the type of OWASP method is to have good tools and create strategies, thus contemplating web application as any development project. Often this methodology bases on converging the importance of computer security to people who do not contemplate hack knowledge, such as executive developers or designers. Cruz and C. Martinez, OSSTMM methodology for the detection of security bugs and vulnerability in 64-bit operating system at the end user level. Scientific Journal Dominion of Sciences, 2017. In addition, under the OSSTMM methodology, for the elaboration of methodology, it is possible to have the difference under another methods of computer security, thus having the appropriate structure for the following elaboration, such as channels, modules, environments, and security testing phases. Conclusion. The following conclusions are regarding the definition criterion. It can be determined to the OWSPA methodology is the most appropriate because it forces the possible future difficulties that may arise due to inadequate decision making, focusing on protecting organization through their web page, so that the propriety of the organization is not questioned. In addition, in relation of characteristics, the methodology of OSSTMM is combining science. It assures to offer the most precise information in measure of security, discarding to plenitude the possible errors thanks to the diverse security test that poses which we allow making an investigation to depth, clarifying doubt, and with trustworthy results. For that reason, this methodology was taken as one of the most outstanding in all the computer security parts that helps to prevent risk and always contemplate to give evaluation of test. Finally, in relation to the benefit of the OWSCP methodology, given that it provided the securitization strategy in all types of projects for the company in which it will be carried out. However, it does not supplant the people who are expert in security. On the contrary, it facilitates the understanding to people who do not have a broad knowledge of it, such as executive or any person who are in charge of the operation of the company. Recommendation: this study was conducted under the qualitative approach. Because of this, in the future it can be elaborated in quantitative of allowing to evaluate the performance of each methodology and to be able to base it off objectives to obtain results for each criterion. On the other hand, I can be synthesized in a study of evaluation of different methods or types to develop methodologies based on information security, that having the difference and similarities focused on large companies and seeing the effectiveness against the implemented methodology. Thank you very much.